What's up, guys? It's Matt.
You're not screen sharing, by the way.
Oh, fuck me. Hold on. No. This is still part. We're still doing this. We're recording right now. What's up, guys? It's Matt. Welcome back to NFL Picks. We're in week 4. I'm with Shroud here. I'm live on Discord. He's looking. We both got our picks. This week was not good. look at our
Bro, it was a wild ass week.
It was a wild ass week, bro. You got Taylor Swift at a fucking Chiefs game. You got the Dolphins fucking putting 70 on the Broncos,
bro, putting up 70 points. What the fuck?
You got the Colts and the Cardinals, the two bottom teams in the NFL that just made huge upsets. I mean, shit just was crazy this week.
Shit's just happening, bro.
It was insane. All right. But nonetheless, we're here to break it down. I'm 3 games behind you, but none of us had a good week. I don't know if anyone would have had a great week. I mean, good luck going 16-0.
That week was so unorthodox, bro. I don't think anyone would have got it perfect.
No, there's literally no way. Also, I'm never betting on. I don't know.
You're betting on who?
I was gonna say I'm never betting on the Broncos again, but once you see the match, all right, let's just get into it.
Yeah.
My smoke alarm is going off. I don't know if my brother's gonna fix that, but
yeah.
We got the Lions, the Packers Thursday night. Let's see. Lions, really solid game against the Falcons. Only led them score 6 points. I think no touchdowns were allowed by the score, it seems. I didn't really watch this game. I just know the Lions just kind of controlled it the whole time. So they did their job. Meanwhile, you got the Packers, who made a 18-point comeback in the fourth quarter against the Saints. The Saints were leading 17-0. Derek Carr got injured, and the Packers came back. So they capitalized on that injury, and now we got two 2-1 teams.
Personally, I just found this it was just back and forth. I don't know. I picked.
What are we thinking here? It's a pong match, by the way. We're both 2-1.
Yeah, both 2-1.
NFC North matchup. I'm going with the Lions here. I just think they're the better team in this division. I predicted them to be. You're going with the Packers. Respect, because I have not picked the Packers this season. Surprisingly, haven't picked them to win a game yet. I don't know why.
I was gonna go with the Lions, but I'm like, have I picked the Packers? I'm gonna go with those. So.
Yeah, it's probably because the Lions just aren't fully healthy. They're missing some guys. I still think they're just a solid team.
At best, yeah.
We'll see. We'll see if the Packers can get anything done. They didn't have any guys last week either. They had some guys going. Yeah, and then they still came back. But we got a game in London. First game in London this season. 9:30 a.m. Eastern.
Oh my God, 9:30 a.m.
There's also a Toy Story theme I heard going on with this game, which is going to be kind of awesome, fucking sick. We got Toy Story. But let's see. Falcons again just struggled with the Lions. Let's talk about the Jaguars. Completely got upset by the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
Just don't look like the team that people are seeing in that wild card. But they are home because they go to London every single year. Pog match. I'm going with the Jags here.
And I want the Jags as well.
With the Jags as well. You're trusting them to bounce back, even though we haven't seen a lot of offense from them this season. Here we go. All right. Next up, we got the Rams, who struggled on Monday night in the second half against the Bengals. I mean, sacked 5 times. That kind of struggled. And then you got the Colts, who craziest win. Crazy win
on the Colts, bro.
I don't know if it's the craziest upset, but that game was so fun. That game was so fun to watch.
They're probably one of my favorite teams right now.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Gardner Minshew leading. Who knows? Who knows what this team is capable of? I think with their rookie, they wouldn't win as many games. So maybe with their Anthony Richardson out, they can make some noise in the AFC South. Get some wins, and with an experienced quarterback who has dealt with some of these teams. So Oh, this is a really good match. This is not a pog match, but it's like a low key pog match. Like you got the Rams who have been good. With dealing with receivers. Cooper Kupp does come back next week. Keep that in mind. One of the best receivers on the Rams does come back next week, just to hinder your picks. But this is so tough. I'm gonna go with the Colts. Just seeing what they did to the Ravens. Ravens and what the Bengals did, it seems that offensive line's pretty weak. And I think the Colts will get after the quarterback to take the dub. And I think that's
the Colts got it, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It's hard. Like Colts just got that crazy W, really resilient team, but the Rams are also like a really good team. Like I feel like the Rams could definitely win this. But yeah, this is a 50-50 match.
Yeah. I guess so.
Next is a pog match, AFC North matchup, both 2-1. No matter what, someone will be atop of this division. Who's it going to be? Ravens or Browns? It could also be the Steelers if the Steelers win.
I'm not gonna lie. This would kind of be a bigger upset than the Cardinals versus.
This would not be a big upset.
Bro, no. Because think about it. Like the Browns are cursed. And
they are cursed.
They don't like to win a lot.
Listen, they are cursed, and I don't see them getting atop of the division, but they can definitely win this game. Okay? They can definitely win this game. Let's not get this twisted. They literally just shut out the Titans almost, like 27-3. Like, this defense is insane on both sides of the ball. And I guess we're both going Ravens. Even though the Browns could definitely.
I don't know. I feel like I'll inflict a curse on myself if I choose.
I feel like picking against the Browns is just going against. It's just gonna hurt me because the Browns.
It's literally gonna inflict something in me, bro. It's like I can't do it.
I think Deshaun Watson will struggle with the Ravens defense. I'm not gonna lie. I can see it happening. So. Next up, got an unexpected 0-3 team.
What the fuck
versus a very expected 0-3 team. So you think to yourself, the Vikings definitely got this one. Don't be so sure. All right, the Panthers scored a lot of points against the Seahawks, and Andy Dalton is leading that team. He had 360 yards. He's doing everything he has to do. The Seahawks are just a good team. I can see this. I can see this upset, and I am not going to pick it. I'm going with the Vikings.
Fuck no, I'm not picking.
No, I promise you, this was one of the hardest games to pick. One of the hardest games this week.
Damn.
It was hard. Like, you can see the Panthers are kind of getting in a rhythm. Defense pretty decent, right? And then the Vikings have no defense at all, so the Panthers can definitely score on them. Like, this is gonna be close. It's gonna be a close game. It's always a close game when the Vikings defense sucks ass. We'll see. I think just the receivers and the, I don't want to say experience, but star power with Kirk Cousins does it. Andy Dalton is pretty turnover. He could create turnovers. He could be a big problem. He could be your worst nightmare on your own team. He could also be good, so I think that's what's going to do it. I think Vikings get their first win of the season.
I feel that.
It's so hard. So hard.
I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah, next up, you got the Bengals playing the Titans. Bengals got their first win of the season on Monday night. Didn't look pretty, but Joe Burrow, of course, wasn't 100%. So, in my mind, they did everything they had to do. They got the win. Joe Burrow didn't get more injured. Nobody got injured on our team. Defense looked amazing. It was a good W. Jamar Chase came back. Everything's looking up for the Bengals. They're going to get more time to get healthy every week. It is a short week though for the Bengals, right? It's shorter than usual. They're going to Tennessee. I think it's going to be a little tough, but I'm counting on the Bengals to start getting the season rolling. So
yeah.
And the Titans just lost a very bad game to the Browns. Defense wasn't there. Derrick Henry got shut out. If that defense from the Rams game shows up, the Titans are fucked. I mean, like if you hold Derrick Henry to 20 yards, that Bengals defense would have held him to even less. So it depends if that defense shows up. And that's really what I'm counting on. I don't think Ryan Tannehill will be able to do it. Bengals also have the Titans number. Beat them last 7 of 9 games. So everything's going up for the Bengals here. And I think they're just getting better every week. You agree?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else for this game?
Nah, bro. I'm voting on the Bengals.
All right, moving on. You got the Buccaneers, Shroud's team, versus the Saints. I think this is the game that I did not hesitate. This is the one game I did not hesitate on picking. Like, all these games are pretty hard to pick this week. I'm not going to lie. But this one was easy for me because of the fact that Derek Carr is injured. So give me the Buccaneers. And you are going with the same thing. It sucks because I picked the Saints like every single week, and Derek Carr's injured, so I just don't feel comfortable doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you got anything to say to your favorite team?
Nah, bro. I just hope they win, bro.
Also, I should say the Buccaneers got destroyed by the Eagles.
Bro, it's kind of expected. I'm not gonna lie.
It was pretty expected. Yeah.
To be honest,
but Mike Evans, bro. Mike Evans is a champion. Holy shit. This is the game of the week right here. Dolphins, Bills. Dolphins just put up 70 points on the Broncos. Just your regular game. Just your regular college football game, 70-20. Oh, wait, this is the NFL. Then you got the Bills, who also kind of blew out the Commanders. Probably the Commanders' worst game of the season. But, I mean, the Buffalo Bills, ever since they lost to the Jets, they've been lights out. You got to give them credit. They've been lights out. And then you got the Dolphins. Oh, man. This is such a good game. I'm still having trouble picking this. But listen, the Dolphins are going 17-0. All right? They're not losing the game. They're not losing the game. If you score 70 points, how do I pick against you?
He believes it.
They're going 17. They're having another perfect season. It's over.
Damn. He's like just like
you're
that.
You're going with the two. You act like I'm crazy.
No, 70 is crazy though. I'm not gonna lie. How do you put up 70?
It's fucking insane.
Dude, what?
It's insane. But the Bills do have a shot. It's a pog match. I can see them winning, but the Dolphins' offense is just so good, man. It's so good. It's so hard to pick against this team because they legit get points every drive. It doesn't matter. The field goal, touchdown, they just get it. Interceptions, it just happens with this team. They can shut you down at any point in time. So Tyreek Hill, they didn't even have Jalen Waddle last week, and they scored 70. No, it's over. I'm sorry. All right, next up, you got the complete opposite. Shroud, you're gonna like this.
What do
we got a tank bowl, baby. 0-3, 0-3. Probably the worst two teams in the NFL right now, unquestionably.
Yeah.
What do we think is going to happen? Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen. Both defenses. You don't know what's going to happen. That's the fun of a tank bowl. You've seen this team. We haven't seen a lot of offense from the Bears, but with that Broncos defense right now, you can probably see the Bears getting it going, right? You could also see the Broncos scoring on the Bears because that Bears defense sucks ass. But both offenses kind of suck ass too. So,
but it's like an ass off.
And these both teams were so hyped this season. They got Sean Payton, and the Bears had Justin Fields. They thought he was going to be a star, and now they're both sitting 0-3. I'm gonna go with.
It's just
I just don't know. Like, it's so hard to pick this game. I went back and forth. Fuck the Vikings and Panthers. This is the hardest game to pick. Hardest game by far. I am going to go with the team that I believed was going to be so much better, and that is the Broncos.
oh god.
It's as simple as that. The Bears just don't look good at all. I don't know. I don't know who the Bears are going to beat. I don't know who the Broncos are going to beat. This team could end in a tie. This could be like 3-3 and just ends in a tie in overtime. But yeah, you got Broncos too. I mean, the Bears just don't look good. Like, at least the Broncos have looked like have close games, right? That's what I'm going off of. Broncos have been in one-score games. The Bears have been in 0 one-score games this season. They're 0-3. There's nothing looks good. Nothing. Next up, you got the Commanders, a team that beat the Broncos against the Eagles, who are 3-0. And if you remember last season, this is an upset watch, by the way. If you remember last season, the Eagles were, I think, what were they? 11-0? Something like that, 10-0. And they faced the Commanders the following week, and they lost. They ended their undefeated streak, right? The Commanders are really good at ending streaks. So I'm going with the Commanders. I'm doing it. This is where the Eagles lose. The Eagles have not looked that good, right? Their first 3 weeks, correct? The Eagles have not looked like the team like from last year. Probably because they have a harder schedule, right? But they have not looked competent enough. I'm picking the Commanders. I think it was their worst game last week. Picking the Commanders.
Go. Yeah.
Yep. Sam Howell's worst game by far. Next up, you got the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Houston Texans. Steelers just kind of controlled the entire game against the Raiders, to be honest. Raiders didn't look like they had any shot. Jimmy G threw 3 picks. Houston Texans just lights out against the Jaguars, honestly. Just blew them out of the water.
Yeah.
Pretty unexpected, but C.J. Shroud is balling, man. 900 yards in like 3 games, I heard. Definitely looking like the rookie of the year so far. This is definitely an upset watch because you got the Texans who are kind of on the up, right? And you got the Steelers who have had 2 pretty close games, you know? And they definitely could have let those games go. It's just it's the defense balling out for the Steelers, to be honest. Texans look like they have a pretty underrated defense, too. And their offense looks better than the Steelers.
Oh, I don't know, bro.
I'm going with it. I'm going for the Texans. You're going with the Steelers. Love the split.
Yeah.
I'm going with it. Texans look like they're just starting to ball out. You got Tank, Dell, look like a monster receiver. I love the future of the Texans, right? What I don't like.
And you see the reality, though.
You know what I don't like is the future of the Steelers. I mean, they just go 9-8 every season. When's that magic gonna run out? You know what I'm saying? When's the magic gonna run out?
They'll always just be in.
They're not getting top picks with it. I don't know. The team is just. I'm kind of predicting like the end of their season, right? But I mean, they're just not.
Just not gonna prove it.
They're just so mediocre.
They're just so mid, bro. How could someone be this mid?
Yeah, someone's got to get upset this week, and I like the Texans. They're at home too. Yeah, give me them all day. I gotta pick some upsets, guys. Next up, you got the Raiders Chargers. Could definitely see an upset here because Jimmy G went down. I don't think he's gonna be playing for the Raiders. But you know who might be playing for the Raiders? Aiden O'Connell. Sound familiar? Probably the preseason god. Like, put up 40 points a game. Aiden O'Connell. My God. What a guy in the preseason. But, not counting on it. I think the Chargers win this game. But you got the Raiders, and I like it. Counting on the, the team to kind of show up. Devontae Adams, yards to matter. Someone else was balling that game. I forgot who. I think was it Hunter Renfrow? Might have been Hunter Renfrow. But yeah, this team doesn't look bad. Chargers, again, barely beat the Vikings. Vikings threw a pick in the end zone with like 10 seconds left. GG's, right? And then Brandon Staley somehow still has a job. If they blow this game, I think he's gone. I think he's fired, right?
Yeah.
All right. Next up, the Cardinals versus the 49ers. Cardinals with the biggest upset of the week. Upsetting the Cowboys. And was this at home?
I think so.
They upset the Cowboys at home. What the fuck? Then you got the 49ers beat the Giants. Just did their thing on Thursday night. This is an upset watch. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
What he should have.
the fact that the Cardinals have been close in every single game, or won that game, shows that they're a resilient team, and it shows that nobody knows anything about this team. Everyone had them 32 in the worst team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you know anything about this team anymore? Do you think you know them?
No.
I don't.
No,
I
really.
have no idea what they're capable of.
They're like a missing
So I'm doing it. I'm picking an upset watch in their respect, but I'm picking. Come on, you can't. You can't.
There's no way they upset against the 49ers.
I can't pick against the 49ers right now, but I'm definitely not sleeping on the Cardinals. Okay, I'm not doing it anymore.
They are definitely.
They might be something crazy.
Cardinals might pull off a wild card. Who knows?
If they get in the playoffs, that's as crazy as like the Bengals making the Super Bowl that one year. I'm telling you, like nobody expected this.
You could have been in the Super Bowl.
They could have been there, but are they? No. Both picked the 49ers. No. Go figure. Moving on. Patriots Cowboys. Let's speed it up a little bit here. Patriots won a 5-point game against the Zach Wilson Jets. All right. And the Cowboys lose to the Cardinals. The Cowboys definitely lose games sometimes. They lose games to just shit teams. They blow games. That's what the Cowboys do. I expect them to bounce back.
They just blow against.
I expect to bounce back. I don't like the Patriots offense. They obviously didn't put up that many points against. They didn't even put that many points against the Dolphins, who I don't think have that good of a defense right now, right? So, the Patriots just don't have the offense to keep up with the Cowboys. Tony Pollard will run that clock out. Two probably huge choke the clock kind of teams, right? They run the ball, they don't throw as much. Yeah, they just kind of wear you out, right? So
yeah,
it's going to be pretty low scoring, but yeah, I think the Cowboys will control the clock here with Tony Pollard. Oh, this is also an Ezekiel Elliott revenge game, but I think Tony Pollard is going to show that he's the better running back than Ezekiel Elliott because he's on the Patriots now, which is funny. All right.
Lit.
Yep. No surprise here. I definitely saw a surprise here. Pog match, by the way. I know that Zach Wilson's shit, but the Jets defense is so good, and the Chiefs offense, other than against the Bears, the worst fucking team in the NFL, has looked not that good against other teams. So don't think that the Chiefs are gonna be, scoring crazy. Scoring at will.
They're not.
The defense is legit on the Jets. I'd definitely take the under on this. I 100% take the under on this if I was betting. And just if it's just that close of a game, obviously it could go either way. They might not play Zach Wilson this week. They might play a different Jets quarterback. Give them a shot. I think it's Trevor Siemian. They just signed to the practice squad. That could be an interesting story. Anyone but Zach Wilson works, right? Because Zach Wilson fucking sucks, all right? Let's not get it twisted. I'm going with the Chiefs here. I cannot believe you're doing this. You're going with the Jets.
Yeah, I'm going with the Jets,
I
bro.
can't believe that, bro.
I'm being that guy, bro.
And by the way, once again,
no, you ain't believe whenever I pick cars. You ain't
and by the
believe that.
way, we're once again robbed of a Patrick Mahomes versus Aaron Rodgers game. It's never happened. We've
It's
been
never
robbed.
gonna happen,
We
bro.
are
It's
5
never gonna
for 5
happen.
on being robbed. You want to hear the previous stories?
Yeah.
So the Packers were supposed to make the Super Bowl because they had the 1 seed, right? They could have made the Super Bowl. 1 game away, lost the championship. They could have faced them instead of the who was it? Instead of the 49ers, like Chiefs 49ers Super Bowl, could have played the Packers. That's 1. When the Rams made the Super Bowl against the Patriots, it could have been the Chiefs in the championship game. That's 2. Patrick Mahomes got injured the year they were supposed to play. That's 3. Aaron Rodgers got out with COVID when they played. That's 4. And now Aaron Rodgers signs to the Jets and gets injured. 5 games were robbed of Aaron Rodgers. It might never happen. It might never happen, and we're never going to see it. That sucks. But those are our picks for that. And that was Sunday night, by the way. Now we got Monday night. Seahawks playing the Giants. Giants don't have Saquon Barkley, I don't think, again. Geno Smith looking like himself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is, again, an ass beating.
This game is not even, like, relevant.
The Seahawks just scored too many points on offense, and the Giants don't have the key players they should have to win games, especially this one. I like their offense better. I just think the matchup is horrible for them. It's just a good.
This is just a mismatch, bro. It's not even like
it's a mismatch. It is a mismatch, and yeah, I'm just going with them. You're going with them. Those are going to be our picks, guys. Next week there are going to be bye weeks, so teams are going to have byes. There's going to be less games. But let us know your predictions in the comments below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time. HakunaMattata.
All right, see you guys.
Bye-bye.